So, breaking news is that China is looking for people to import dustbin into their country. Yes, that same dustbin that you are thinking in your head. Yes, that same dustbin. China is now looking for people that will import dustbin into their country. Apparently, they need dustbin to create light. Yes, electricity. Yes, NEPA. So China is looking for people that will export dustbin from their countries into their country. That is, if you're in Nigeria now, China wants you to export dustbin, your dustbin wey you dey use for kitchen, dustbin wey you wan throw away, anything that you don't need, okay, that you throw away, that you even pay for, China wants to use it, okay, to create electricity. So they need it and they will pay you for it. Let's watch this video and I'll come back and we will analyze this.
This is crazy. The Chinese government just announced that some cities are running out of trash. Yep, you heard that right. There's not enough garbage. Some cities are digging up old landfills while others are buying trash from nearby towns. What's going on? Before 2010, garbage was a huge headache in China. With its massive population, cities were drowning in trash. 2/3 of urban areas were surrounded by waste. It polluted the air and threatened groundwater. That's when Du Xiangwan, a top engineer, proposed a bold idea: turn trash into electricity. Instead of dumping it, China began sending waste to power plants, where high-tech incinerators burned it cleanly. No harmful emissions. Even the leftover ash gets turned into cement for building roads.
Wow.
The result? No pollution, no smell, and no landfill problems. Today, China has over 1,100 waste-to-energy plants. Each ton of trash produces 200 to 500 kilowatt hours of electricity, bringing in $15 to $40 per ton. Now they're burning more than 800,000 tons of garbage a day, more than cities are producing. So what do? They've started buying trash for about $7 a ton, just to keep the plants running. Trash has officially become a valuable resource, and China is now exporting this technology to over 40 countries. So here's the question: which country needs this the most?
So China now wants people to bring dustbin to their country because before now, their country was, in fact, dustbin was a problem in their country because they have over 1 billion people. China as a whole is bigger than Africa. Oh. You know, Nigeria, we have about 250 million people, more than 250 million, right? So you know that a billion is like how many times of 250 million? And you know that they call Nigeria giant of Africa because of our population and, you know, one or two doings, right? But right now, China, that has the biggest population in the world, is looking for dustbin to create light. Because before now, before 2010, okay, dustbin was a problem in China because people had so many dustbin. Like dustbin was too much because you know now the consumption from people, that is what they consume in China, was too much. Okay, so the dustbin was now everywhere. Like there was no space for dustbin. So these people thought about it, that what are we going to use this our problem, you know, to solve a solution. And I've told you severally before that the only way to make money, or the only way for you to gain something good, is when you find a solution to a problem. And that is what China did. They look for a solution to their problem, thereby creating this dustbin, okay, to light, to steady power supply. Nigerian government sef right now, since they cannot do it, I know that they will not do it, so no need to even come and tell them to do it. Oh yeah, now our dustbin that we are paying the Nigerian government to discard for us, they should take it to China. Even in the US, in the UK, that are even depending on, you know, fuel, like depending on, you know, crude oil to generate electricity. They don't even need it. They don't need gas now to generate electricity. They don't need it. They should just, all those their dustbin they are packing from people that you pay dustbin bill, okay, you pay trash bill. Use that dustbin, send it to China because China needs it to create their own electricity. Shey you get? So it's a win-win. I know that Nigeria will not do it. Even if you tell Nigerian government now say, oh yeah, oh, I know that people cannot even give us a steady power supply. Oh yeah, take our dustbin that we are paying you to trash for us. Take it and take it to China so that it will bring in revenue to the country. You go see that the government no go still listen. You know, Nigeria is a very beautiful country. Nigeria is a country where if you also, you can make money on your own without depending on the government, okay? And that is why you see people that don't depend on the government, okay, they make money and they live comfortably in Nigeria. But for Nigeria to do something good for the citizens that, probably do not have business sense or how to make their own money, just make life comfortable for the citizens, they will not. Because see, this dustbin money now can do one or two things, can create road in Nigeria, can do one or two things that we are lacking behind in, but they will not do it. Now, for you, that is looking for the kind of business you want to do. If people say export something out of the country, go and export fish, go and export pepper to people that are looking for pepper in their abroad. You will say, where will I see money to buy plenty pepper to export abroad? Now, you don't need money. You just need your dustbin. So start piling your dustbin and start exporting it. And so that you can take it to China. China will not pay you for it. You can even go and pick up your neighbor's dustbin. Yes, pick up your neighbor's dustbin and use it and start making money. So you can see that ways to make money now, e don dey everywhere. Before you tell people how to make money, that this is how I make my money, come and join me, they will still be very lazy to do it. Now this one is dustbin. If you still have excuse at this 21st century, you still have excuse on how to make money, then there's nothing they can do for you. E be like say they need to go wash your head for river, because e be like say your head na empty head. Yes, because if by this 21st century you still don't know how to make money, and we still dey give out this information on how to make money, now don't come out here with how to make money with dustbin wey you dey throw away. In Nigeria, since we cannot even do power supply with this dustbin, I know that is if they will do it one day. But now with solar, people have been able to limit the way they buy fuel from filling stations. Do you know that people that are now selling fuel, like the marketers, even the filling station owners, retailers, do you know that they're now angry that people are doing solar? So anytime wey fire burn for somewhere or any house catch fire, they go say na solar. Even when you're not seeing the solar in the building or where the fire catch, they go say na solar. They are not trying to make people stay away from solar. They don't know say we don't get sense now. All of us are now using solar to have steady power supply. So as I tell you, nothing concern me with NEPA. If NEPA let me come, if you let me no come, I have steady power supply in my house because of solar. And so many people have done that same thing. You see, and now people are having steady power supply. Nobody they even so many people don't care about NEPA again. So the thing I don't they tell on the government, because they're not selling their products that much again. Fuel and then they move market. You know that before it's not only cars you get that buy fuel from filling station. Most of the time, at jerry can, people want to go use and create electricity. But now, shop owners, they are all doing solar. Nobody want to wait for government to bring lights so that they can power their drinks or power their fridge. Sure, you get shop owners, people that are selling frozen food. Most of them, you see that they are diving into solar. Yeah, solar system is very good. You have steady power supply in your house. You don't go even they think you go wake up light day, midnight light day. Anytime you wake up light day. Nigerians are even trying to clamp down that thing so that people will not be using solar, so that people will go back to generator. As if generator no dey catch fire too. They go say solar dey burn us, solar dey burn us. Generator no dey burn us. Generator no be catching fire. Have you not been using it? If you give somebody that is installing solar, not a quack, a good person that knows how to install it with good money, not be say you go do solar where they go carry, they go tell you 5 million. You go say I saw it cheaper somewhere. You go and do solar that is supposed to worth 5 million, you go and do it for 2 million naira. And those type now they burn because I saw it cheaper somewhere. Anyway, guys, I just make I can't give you this information. So it's either Nigerian government help us to sell our waste, or they help us to do this thing that China is doing because we have the money to do it. You get? Just go and ask China how they are doing it and we'll do it. And then for the individuals like you and I, if you say they find business to do since, and when we say do this business, you go say no see capital. Oh yeah, we don't see business, we no warrant capital. Now for you to just go from door to door, just they pick dustbin, and then you send it to China and they will pay you for it. Anyway, I don't come pass this information. Bye for now. Thanks for watching. Please do not subscribe if you have not subscribed to the channel. Bye for now, guys. Kiss, kiss. Mwah.